Okay, so for this part of the video, what we're going to do is strip a piece of concrete that's got the HydroGuard on it. And what I want to demonstrate here is just how simple it is to take this stuff off and turn around and reapply it. And so this piece here was a piece that I poured back up in Montana. We had done our tests on it, all our different stain tests. I still have some more that I want to do. But everything that I'd stained on here, it only barely just left a couple of marks that are virtually not even visible. I can see them because I know they're there, but with the movement in the concrete, they don't stand out. Now, I had put the sealer on, and this particular piece, all of my stuff that I had put on there, was on there for 24 hours. I was able to rinse and scrub that off. It left a few marks. I took stripper to it, just simple MEK, washed the whole thing off. That removed virtually all the marks, and then resealed it again. And again, after the reseal, there was only just a couple spots that came back up. So we're going to go ahead and strip this one here really quick, just to show you how quick and easy it is. Once again, one of the reasons why I like the acrylics, because they're simple to strip. So with the MEK, I'm going to go ahead and put some gloves on, because obviously it's nasty little chemical. I don't want to get any on my skin. We're going to do just a basic bath. So I'm going to put this on. Gotta be smarter than the bucket. There we go. Spread that around with a Scotch-Brite pad, and you can see right out the gate, right where it touched, it's already starting to get through the sealer. That's exactly what we want. Now, of course, in a house, if you're having to strip this for some reason, you're going to mask off your cabinets and all that kind of stuff so you don't get the chemical on there. But you're also dealing with a much larger area, so it's not as difficult to keep it contained. I'm going to let that sit for a minute or so. I'm going to come back, plastic putty knife, scrape the goo off. You can see it's just taking that sealer right up. Okay, there's only just a couple spots left here that we need a little bit more, so I'm going to do one more quick bath, let it sit. I'm going to scrub it with the Scotch-Brite, do one more scrape, then I'm going to come in with some acetone and just wipe down the whole surface just to remove any residue, and then she's ready to reseal again. Now, the one cool thing here is if you've got acid stains or some color or whatnot under here that you're worried about, then I would recommend going to a less abrasive Scotch-Brite pad. These green ones, they'll definitely take some of that color, your acid stains or whatnot, with them. As far as what kind of stains you've got on there, the different products out there, some this may not actually work well with. You may pull some of your water-based acrylic dyes if you're using those. This may actually pull those off, so you got to be a little bit careful. But for just standard sealing, standard countertops, this is a real simple way to have to take this stuff off. And there we are, folks, raw concrete. So we'll let this dry. Go ahead and grab some acetone. We'll do a quick rinse on it with the acetone. And then she's ready to seal back up. Got my acetone right here. Oh, that's Denature. There's my acetone. I'm going to use a little less abrasive Scotch-Brite for this part. There you are. We're back to raw concrete again. At this point, I could acid stain this if I wanted to. I could do dyes on this if I wanted to, because we've removed at least 80% of the sealer. There's still going to be some down in the pores that did penetrate a little bit, but there's more than enough cream that it's exposed here on the surface that we can do more coloring and dyes and whatnot with it if we want to. Now to reseal it, you just go back through the process that we showed earlier on laying down your sealers. It's that quick and easy, folks. I'm going to go ahead and bring the camera in, and hopefully I'll be able to show you a couple of the marks that stayed from the original staining. You'll barely be able to see them, and when the sealer goes in, it doesn't bring them out. You'll see them, probably just as well with sealer as you will here without, and you'll see that those marks are very minimal. So I've got one mustard mark right there. I think that was whiskey. And I've got one more mark. I'll have to look at the chart to see what that is. But one more mark right there that you can, again, part of it's, you can hardly see them. They're more than acceptable. So there's a raw finish. The magic marker line that you're seeing here, this was all put on right when I did the original seal on it. And so that was actually a stain technically on the raw concrete originally. And so you can see that even with the acetone and the MEK, it didn't pull off those stain marks. So again, if you've got acid stains or coloring that you've done on the surface, you're able to strip this back down without affecting that stain too much. So hopefully you guys, this was helpful for you.